Hey YouTube, how you doing? This is Plus Size Party 3478. I am coming to you today with a tutorial information, yada yada yada. Anyway, I'm talking about crochet braids. Um, I watched a lot of information, a lot of videos on YouTube. Most of them were in regards to the tight curled uh water wave, I think it is water wave by Free Tress that everybody's wearing apparently. It looks kind of like a curly afro type deal. I've seen some that are using like a candy curl. I think it's called Go Go Girl curl, which I think looks really nice. Others are using like a deep wave, which again I think also looks nice. But I have as of yet to see someone with a crochet style that was like a straighter style or really loose wave style, in which I myself kind of favor a little bit more. I do like the wrap styles, but I don't like the tracks. I don't want glue in my hair. I don't want that sewing because you can only wear it so many ways with the sewing and you're very limited. Also, there's a lot of maintenance and upkeep and flat ironing and blow drying and curling. And I really don't want to do all that. I guess I'm just lazy, okay? But basically what I have done, let me take it down so you can see, is I purchased for $2.50 a pack the Yaki pony hair, which is synthetic. It's going to be in the braiding section at your local beauty supply store. The one that I bought is by Free Tress as well, and it's called Yaki Pony. There were a couple of different ones that were there. There's one that has like three different lengths in the pack. Again, it's braiding hair. Then you have the one that's called the Twin Pony, which is two uh, bundles in the pack, but they're the same length. And then you have the one that's like super long. I think it's like 22 inches long, 24 inches long, and I did not get that one because it's way too long. What I did get was the regular one, and I think the regular one is probably like a 16-inch or something. And what I did to get the layered effect was from about here, from about the temple down, I used it straight out of the pack, didn't cut it or anything. And then from here to about here, I used the hair and cut it in half and folded it and crocheted it in. Okay. For all of you who are not, familiar with the crochet latch hook technique, basically it's just cornrows being braided from the front to the back. In the back, I took and turned the end of the braid over, like laid it back on top flat, and then sewed it down with a needle and thread to secure it so it's nice and tight. Also, when I crocheted my hair in, I pulled it across, I looped it twice, and I thought initially the first time that was going to be enough, but it's not. You are going to need to tie it because it's a straight hair, so it's going to come undone. So I did tie it. Some other girl was saying that she used human hair, and I think she used like nail glue or something. I'm not gonna fool that mess. I'm not gonna do all that. I did go back this time when I did it, and I just made sure I took a little extra time and tied it. Um, the full head is done, and it took me probably about good 6 hours. And the only reason why it took me probably that long is I made my braids a little bit smaller than I did the first time. The first time I was done in probably like 3 or 4 hours, and I used like bigger braids, but I didn't really like the fact that I had like the spaces or whatever. So this time I took my time, and I have about 20 cornrows on front to back, so they're smaller. Um, let's see, another thing in the front right in here, some people do not like some people do not like the fact that you can see your the knots or whatever. These are braids, okay? Bottom line, these are braids. I'm not trying to fool anybody into thinking this is my hair. So as far as I'm concerned, the knots being in the front is cute, okay? Um, but if that's a problem for you, what you can do is you can leave a little bit of your hair out in the front and then comb it over. No problem solved. With this hair being in this particular style, I can wear it in a high ponytail. I can wear it in a high ponytail. Um, you can wear it with the poof in the top, you know. um, you can wear it twisted. You can wear the front up. You can wear the back down. You can pin it over to the side. You can turn it into a mohawk. I have done everything I think there is to do with this hair. I've worn it in two ponytails, worn it in one ponytail. I have twisted just the top and left the back down. I've worn it in an updo. I mean, sky's the limit with what you want to do with it. I will tell you this: if you're very active, if you're a runner, you're a jogger, you sweat a lot. I do know the summer's coming up. This would probably be like a perfect style to wear for the summer, being that it's very low maintenance. If you sweat a lot in your head, in which I tend to do sometimes, what you can do is make sure that when you come in, first of all, and you're settling down for the day, you need to make sure that your hair is dry, okay? And also, you probably are going to need, if you're sweating in your head, you're going to need to wash your hair at least like once a week or once every 2 weeks. The way I recommend you to do that is to split your hair into 4 equal sections, get some really cheap shampoo, and lather up. Get as much lather going in there as possible and let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes and then rinse it out really good. It's not going to do you any good to be trying to agitate all this, and you're not going to do anything but loosen up your braids and possibly get some of these to start coming out. Um, Also, after you get your scalp done, you have those 4 ponytails. Go ahead and put some shampoo in there and really get those suds step and let it set. And again, rinse it out. Guarantee you it'll be smelling nice and fresh, and it'll be so clean. You also do not want to put a lot of product on this hair because it's just going to build up and be all nasty and icky. The most I do, I mean, I didn't go out and buy anything special. I guess you could use that wig spray or whatever, but I didn't. I use the old scan buy. That's right, Blue Magic hair grease. Niggas still buy it. I buy it. You can get that, rub a little bit on your hand, run it through your hand. I mean, it takes like a little bit of dime, rub it in your hand, get all nice and melted up, and run it through, and then brush it out. That's all I do, and I do that like once a week, and it keeps it, from looking dry and everything. Upkeep as far as at night, I do not tie up my hair at all. I just twist it up, use one of these clips on the top of my head to keep it, and that's it. If that's not gonna work for you, you can also use like a cover band. I would not recommend you use rubber bands on this because it's gonna snag and pull it out. Using those old-fashioned scrunchies, the cloth scrunchies, is excellent and great. Or if you use it with a bonnet or whatever, that's fine too. But for the most part, I have like cotton pillowcases, and I'm realizing now, which I'm pretty sure everybody else already knew this, cotton pillowcases dry out your hair. Dry out your hair. So if you have a satin pillowcase, that's actually helping. If you have a satin bonnet, that's helping. Or a satin scarf, that's helping as well. Um, let's see. I do want to take this time to say, ladies, work on with your edges. Put something on your edges. Don't just let them all roll up. Even if you have a perm, work them out. Put a little something on there, getting them laid down, nice, pretty pattern. Don't just walk around letting them just look any kind of way. Um, big girls, hygiene. I want to do a couple of motivational whatever's, when I'm looking better. It's early in the morning. I don't have any makeup. And I look like a little bit of hell, but You know, hey, a little bit is better than a lot. Um, but I'll be doing some videos on here about hygiene, how to keep yourself up, keep yourself together at all times. Also, going to do a couple of videos in regards to fashion, what looks good, what looks bad, what you should watch out for, things of that nature. Also, going to be doing a couple of videos in regards to game. That's right, game. You heard me say it, game. Um, Big girls got it, little girls got it too. But you know, that's for another day. That's for another day. Keep being tuned in. Though I'm gonna bring y'all a lot of very valuable information. But I hope that you enjoyed the little tutorial, little information I gave you here. Hopefully, this will inspire you to do a little something. Before I go, I will stand up so you can see that beautiful hair. And again, it's synthetic, and I'm guaranteeing you it'll last 4 weeks to 1 month. And it was $2.50 at the beauty supply store, Yaki Pony. Um, I got mine for $2.50. Oh, I got a big head. I use 3 packs. I have a girlfriend that actually used 4 packs, but I use 3, and you can see how full this is. I mean, there is hair. There is hair everywhere. There is a lot of hair in there. Okay, so again, hope this inspires you. Have a great day. Peace. Yeah, peace right here.